right. I'm here. It's me.
Did you hit go?
I did hit go.
Are the numbers going?
The numbers are going. Yeah.
Okay.
11 seconds deep.
Okay, just
I
wanted
can
to
see
make sure.
exactly how long we've been recording.
No, I'm 32 seconds deep.
Oh.
I hit record
All right.
before you did.
Damn.
How come I like your hat now that we're recording? For everyone watching the podcast on youtube.com.
Yeah. What are you saying about my hat?
I was saying your hat sucks compared to my hat. I'm wearing the real.
Yeah, you have
I'm wearing a real cowboy hat. You're wearing a cowboy.
Yeah.
You're wearing some cheap knockoff derivative. Why are you wearing our competitors' merch? How dare you?
I am wearing a knockoff hat from our stuff. It is funny. I don't know, man. It was free. I'm out here trying to save money, dude. I'm fucking broke.
Well, you're sucking down a $5 electrolyte hydration drink.
What are you talking about? This is like $1 at Walmart.
Oh, you have Walmarts out there. Dude, that's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
it rocks.
For anyone listening right now, Shayne is recording remotely from Utah on Operation Grandpa Dying.
Yeah, I'm on Operation Grandpa Dying.
I don't think your grandpa's dying.
He's really getting there. Last night was rough.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. It goes in like it'll be normal, and then it'll have an incredibly sharp decline. But he's holding on. Like I said, he fucking refuses to go. So
I'm getting notifications.
He wants to make it as painful for all of us as humanly possible.
Hold on, I need a...
Just like all men should. No man should go quietly. All men should make their death as inconvenient as possible for everyone around them.
That's fair.
We should be the opposite of cats.
You think...
You know how a cat will sneak away to die by itself?
Yeah, and I think that's honorable.
I think it's honorable, and I think that men who do that just swim out into the ocean, more power to you. But I'm not built like that.
Well,
I'm going to make a fuss.
No, here are your two options. Either make the biggest scene possible when you die, or make no scene. The worst death is to be in a hospital bed and having the medical industry siphon all of your money out of you for the next. They keep you alive for... You're just supposed to die. When something bad happens, when you stub your toe in nature, you're just supposed to die. And it's just supposed to be over. Are you checking your mic? Make sure it's on?
Yeah. I can see the thing, but I was like, dude, if I fuck this up, Mac will never let me live it down, so I got to make sure.
Yeah, so anyways. I think you're supposed to... The coward's death is to die in a hospital bed slowly. Not even... If you have a plan to screw the hospital out of all the money, that's cool.
That's sick. Yeah, it does suck when the hospital steals your family's money. It's a huge bummer.
Well, the banks are trying to when you're about to die, the banks are trying to steal your house back that you might have paid off. The hospitals are trying to because you're about to die. Everyone's like, "Hey, this guy's about to die. We don't have to feel guilty if we steal his money because he's dead," which I think is fair.
Yeah.
But you need to be aware that everyone's going to be trying to scam you out of your money. So
but I don't think it's fair. You have a family.
I know, but if your family is too dumb to not get scammed, or what if you hate your family and you're like, fuck it.
That's true. And a lot of people hate their families.
Your family should have been nicer to you.
Dude, I hate a bunch of my family. That shit is for real.
So sorry your grandpa's almost dead.
It's okay. He's kind of mentally almost gone, so he's basically dead to me at this point. It's so funny how depressing it is. But also it's like, fuck it. Whatever. I cried last night, and then today I could be like, yeah, my man fucking pissed his pants and didn't know where he was. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was he last night he kept so he's like going mentally completely, which is just like so wildly difficult to see in person. Like I'm like trying not to cry in front of him because I'm like trying to be a man about it. Meanwhile, the thing you're actually crying about is so fucking lame and stupid because he's like, hey, the fucking remote doesn't work. And I'm like, no, it absolutely works. And then he's trying to put the remote in his glasses case and he's like, why doesn't this work? And I was like, that's your glass. What are you doing? And then he kept putting his glasses case. He took his glasses off and on, like, I'm not joking, over the course of like 5 hours, like 100 times. And I was like, all right. And then he kept asking me if my phone was his phone. And I was like, Grandpa, you have a flip phone. And he was like, that's right. Like he's just gone. But then he'll get lucid for like 1 second. And he'll be like, Shayne, what were the women like in Scotland? And I'll go to tell him like, dude, huge milkers, like it's fucking crazy. And then he'll be like, I can't make a call on this. And he's holding his glasses case open. I'm like, yeah, you can't, man. That's your glasses case. I kept like, but I'm also not a person who's correcting him. He'll be like, the fucking people on TV are speaking Spanish and they're speaking English. And I'll be like, yeah, it's fucking, I guess we'll just not understand it and watch. And he'll be like, yep. And that's it. Like, I'm just like, whatever. I'm not going to correct him. Fuck it. Yeah. If he wants to think his glasses case is a phone and people speaking English or speaking Spanish, I'll just fucking do it. But yeah, last night I like helped him get to bed. And then he was like, didn't know he was in his own room. So I was like, you got to get into bed. And he was like, yeah, take me to my room. And I was like, Grandpa, you're in your room. And then he became lucid, and he was like, I almost went to sleep in your mom's bed. That would have been funny. When she woke up, or when she came home, she'd be like, who the hell's in my bed? And it'd be this old-ass man. And I was like, yeah, that would be funny. Then he got into bed. I turned the light off. And also, he was like, let me sleep in my clothes. And I was like, all right, I don't give a fuck. Sleep in your jeans, like whatever. And so he lays in bed, and I can hear him firstly being like, Shayne, and I came over and he was like, I saw you standing in the doorway watching me, and I was like, oh no. That's Death. Death is in the doorway watching my grandpa. Dude, Death is waiting for him to fall asleep because if he doesn't fall asleep, he'll attack Death. I truly believe Death is afraid of grandpa. So anyway, he's seeing
Is that why he's wearing his jeans? He's ready to attack?
Dude, so he's ready to fight. Yeah, because if you sleep naked, you can't fight as good. So then I can hear him rubbling around after he thinks he sees me. And I get up, and he's gotten up, and he's like, I got to go to bed. And I was like, bitch, you got out of bed to get to bed? Go back to bed. And then he was like, I got to pee, and he peed all over himself.
Wait,
instead
he
of
told you?
Well, he has like a jug. He has like these like fancy jugs you could buy from the medical store, which I actually want. They're basically like pro Gatorade bottles you piss in.
Are they
that, like permanently seal?
They're like they have a handle on them, right? And they have a curve.
Yeah.
And then you have like a big. It's like a big mouth opening, like almost.
Yeah, you can put your dick and balls in it, like
a Nalgene bottle, like size hole opening. But I bet you want those. So you can piss. You can piss on the podcast.
Yeah, dude. And then I wouldn't have to leave the car or my room ever. I'm going to steal my grandpa's when he dies.
And then you could record for 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. And piss.
Dude, I would be unstoppable.
Piss discreetly.
Dude, because the Gatorade bottles, they just don't hack it anymore. So anyway, he pissed all over himself. And then he tried to get back into bed. He was like, who cares? Fuck it. I was like, no, you can't sleep covered in piss. And he's like, who cares? And I was like, I respect this so much, but you're too old. I feel like something bad will happen if I let you sleep covered in piss. So I had to like clean him up, help him change. It was a whole thing. It was a very depressing night, but it's also very funny because I'm like, ultimately, I'm being incredibly emotional about a man thinking glasses cases are a phone and pissing himself, which is just so funny. But
There's
yeah,
no possibility he's doing bits, right?
Dude, okay, I did think about that.
He's not trying to do bits because and be like, whoops,
he kept asking
myself.
me this. Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get back into bed with it. That's wild, right? That's so funny, dude. I can't wait till I'm old and I'm menacing someone by pissing myself.
Hmm. You don't think it'll be? Who do you think it'll be? You think you'll
I
have
don't
like
know.
you'll inherit some children, or do you think it'll be
Well,
some poor nurse? It'll
I
probably
keep
be a
having
robot, actually.
I keep having dreams that I have kids, so we'll fucking apparently I'm gonna be a dad. I don't know. I'm too old, I feel.
Shayne, are you still
But I
there?
guess not. Yeah, I'm here. Can you not hear me?
I can. I can't hear. Yeah, we're still recording,
Oh yeah. I
but
can
you're breaking up on our satellite connection. Oh no!
This is me. I just lost Mac's signal, but I'm about to call him back. No one even worry about it. I'm on it right now. Boom. Got his ass. There he is.
Can you still see me?
Yeah, I can see you now. I think that I was on Wi-Fi and it was weird, but I kept recording, so we're good.
There we go. You. Oh, you're so much
Good?
clearer now.
Yeah, dude. Let's fucking go, baby. Listen, the audio is going to be good no matter what, and the YouTube video is an adventure. Listen. Oh, dude, I think there we go. I got you in my shoe and my steering wheel. In any case, that's the grandpa update. He could die any second, and he's pissing himself. And I'm gonna, dude. I should piss myself in retaliation and see what he does. That would, if it's a bit, that would break the bit.
I don't
He
think
would be like, "What the fuck?"
I don't think that. I think it'll be two grown men who are standing in piss pants, just looking at each other. And then I was saying though, who do you think? What do you think's going to take care of you when you're old and dying? And I think it's going to be a robot.
I think I'm not going to do the old thing. I'm going to die heat style.
All right.
You know, that's my plan.
That's
my retirement plan is the movie Heat.
What's
your?
I'm gonna piss under the robots.
Yeah,
short circuit them.
I will not respect the robots at all whatsoever.
Are you gonna? You're gonna be robot racist?
What if it's not even that cool? What if so many people are scared because you know how so many people now are so pathetic. It's wild.
Is scary.
Everyone's so scared of everything, dude. I'm like so fucking sick of it. It's like affecting my life. Just people being like, I don't know, just random people in my life like not being able to do simple tasks, succumbing to their anxiety constantly. No one wants to overcome their problems. They want to medicate them and not overcome them. And it's affecting my life. People I work with being scared to ask questions or do things, people in relationships being scared to ask questions or assert themselves, people in fucking life being scared to zipper merge. Everyone's afraid.
Would you prefer what I do?
Yes.
I just avoid.
Just fucking put your head down and go. Yeah. You avoid confrontation.
I put it deep down in my body.
When it's time for you to do something, you fucking get it done.
Yeah, that's when
your credit.
That's when I boil over. But normally I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, man. I think that we have a serious problem in general with people wanting to address problems. They'll be like, X is my problem. And you'll be like, oh shit, you have a problem. Okay, thank you for telling me. And so that they'll talk about it, they'll identify it, and then they'll try to medicate it. And they'll be like, and because I have this problem, I have anxiety in public. And you go, oh damn. Well, what are you doing about it? And they'll be like, oh, I told you about it. That's what I'm doing about it. And you're like, no, you have to do a second. There's more. You have to
there has to be
try
a solution.
There has to be a solution. You have to try to overcome. Every single person has social anxiety or autism or fucking bipolar, all this other shit, and they don't overcome it. Dude, if you get your arm blown off, right? And you're like, fuck, I got one arm. That sucks my ass.
That could happen.
That could happen to you specifically. Absolutely, it could. I feel like you're not going to have all 10 of your fingers when you're dead.
Oh, I have
There's no way.
I have multiple uncles who are missing fingers.
Yeah, you're not.
So,
your fingers are not long for this world.
It's in the. I'm already killing it genetically.
Oh, dude, I know it. It's crazy. You have all your fingers. So you get your arm blown off. You're disabled. The same way that you have a problem. Let's say if you have severe anxiety, your arm is off. Severe anxiety. These are both disabilities that are affecting your life. When you have your arm off, instead of everyone doting on you like you're a tiny little child and changing how they do everything in order for you to live normally, they will expect you to overcome having one arm. Hey, do you want to play baseball? Figure it the fuck out. We're not changing the rules. Do you want to tie your shoes? Figure it the fuck out. You need your shoes tied. Do you need to go to the grocery store? Hey, you have one arm. Figure that out.
I've seen this.
When people have
wait. I have a good example. I've seen this girl on TikTok who she has no arms, right?
Whoa!
And she has cancer. She has no arms and she has cancer, and she's on TikTok and she's been going like, so I don't know if I'm gonna be doing chemo. I'm gonna be starting chemo in 2 or 3 months. So should I start the OnlyFans now and make a bunch of content and slowly release it while I'm doing it, or should I, knowing that some of you freaks are into chemo content, also keep doing content then? And I'm just like, oh, I'm in a dark part of the internet right now.
Jesus Christ. Dude, America, get it together, man.
But no, she has these problems, and she's asking her community, her fans, what she should do and solving them. She's tough. She has no arms and cancer, and is like, "Hey, what are you horny freaks? I need money. What are we gonna do about this?" Absolute queen.
That's fucking crazy, dude. I mean, listen, I am my heart breaks for her, but also fucking queen. Yeah, dude, she's doing it.
But also, she's a hot girl.
Oh, is she really hot? What's her titty situation like?
Small, but she could.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll get her after this to support her through cancer.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
not for other reasons.
It's very funny how you could have cancer and no arms, and if you're a hot girl, you still have options.
Dude, if you're a guy with no arms and cancer,
no one cares.
Fuck, man, that sucks so bad. Oh, that sucks so bad. No one cares, dude.
Oh, you drank your pink liquid before I did.
Damn, it was so good. I need it because I just got home from the gym and recorded. Anyway, so my point is that if you have one arm, you have to overcome. So I think that, yeah, people with mental health problems nowadays, they have stopped short of the overcoming. They go, I'm just going to live with it. No, motherfucker. Stop being a pussy. Try to fix this problem. You have social anxiety? Make yourself do social things. Do you, you can't just medicate forever. I'm deeply afraid of the ocean, but I love waves. So I fucking make it happen. Do I freak out sometimes when I accidentally realize I'm far out and no one's around me? 100%. But I just fucking figure it out, dude. So anyway, I don't know. I just get annoyed because so many people are like, I would have done that thing you need, but I was scared, or whatever. And so I'm ranting now. But yeah, that's my big thing. I just think people need to try and overcome their problems.
I think we need more weak people.
Yeah?
I think
what are they going to...
We need more mental issues.
Oh, we're doing it. We're making them.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think.
Everyone has them now.
I think you should make your mental issues your entire identity.
Oh shit! And then you could
forget your pronouns.
Get a lot of likes.
I want to know. I want to know what your mental issue you identify as.
Oh my god! And then other people who have mental issues and also are kind of pathetic, like you, they'll want to date you, and then you'll have babies, and they'll have super issues. So
yeah, I disagree with your whole mental issue thing because I think women with mental issues are always the hottest.
Oh fuck!
Normal women who have their lives together are just. I'm like, yeah, you have your life together. I guess I can rely on you. The sex is pretty great, I guess, but it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's tough.
It's so much more exciting when
It is exciting. Nothing's more if you're dating a girl and she doesn't have to call you because she's overwhelmed at the mall and needs to be rescued, what are you doing?
Because here's the thing. You need to find yourself a girl who either has severe mental issues or doesn't have arms. And I think that's how you'll be the happiest.
What if she has severe mental issues and then loses her arms?
I think they would cancel each other out. She'd just be normal again.
Yeah, true. She would have to. Huh. Tough. Do you think that there's a lot of people with severe mental issues in like Kosovo? Do you think they're struggling?
No, because I only know this about depression. Depression is very down. It's very low in war-torn countries. Because when you're sad and bummed out about life and you're just like, whoa, why am I sad? You look around and you're like, oh, yeah, there's a war going on and everything sucks. Well, I figured it out and then there's nothing I can do about it. So whatever. And then it doesn't become like this thing because when you're in America and you're like, man, I get to play VR video games and eat like when you have all these, when life's too easy and then you still get sad, your brain makes you sad for whatever reason. You're like, that's when you get depressed because you're like, I shouldn't feel sad, but I am feeling sad, and there's no reason to be sad, so that it almost makes it worse.
Yeah, no, it does make it worse.
If your life
I've been caught in that cycle before. It's brutal.
If your life is shit, and it's obviously shit, and you're like, damn, I'm sad. Oh, well, here's how I fix it, I guess, or I can't fix it, so the solutions are easy.
Dude, I was never depressed, even in the worst parts of my childhood. I would get sad, but I was never like depressed. I didn't get depressed till I got older and I had like space between beatings. And I was like, oh, fuck.
You had time to think about them?
Yeah, you have time to think about like your dumb problems, you know, or just that you're sad and you feel embarrassed that you're sad, that kind of stuff. I do know that there is data to back that like severe autism, like all the people who are like, I'm on the spectrum and a lot of our mental maladies are exclusive to our society as a result of the way we live and how we eat and behave. You know, and that they don't really exist in other places.
You know, schizophrenic people in other countries have different like hallucinations, right? So we're
the only place.
I don't know that the only place.
I think it's true. I think we're the only place that has negative schizophrenia.
No, I don't think so. I think there's other ones but there are like some countries like I'm talking out of my ass right here, like Thailand or whatever, where the like schizophrenic hallucinations are like nice, and they'll be like there'll be support. America does have like a negative and scary schizophrenic hallucinations. Yeah. So what does that say about society, man? Think about it. Well, you know what else I learned this week?
What?
There's never been a single recorded case of someone who was born blind who developed schizophrenia later. In the entire medical history, it doesn't happen. So if you're blind, you're immune to schizophrenia.
Well, because schizophrenia
think about what that means, man. Think about society.
Schizophrenia manifests itself in visual hallucinations, right?
No, it's
physical.
It's mostly auditory, but it can manifest in like visual, but also it's basically you're just connecting too many dots. Your brain, when someone goes schizo mode, you start noticing too many patterns, and you start connecting dots where there are no dots, unless the dots are there.
Exactly.
I think schizophrenia is a spectrum, and
I mean, literally, yeah.
I'm further down. I connect more dots than you guys, and I'm like, you don't see the connections. You're not noticing.
You do seem a little schizophrenic sometimes.
Sometimes I just notice too many things. And I'm like, the garbage man always comes at 8 a.m. What is he up to? Where are they taking my garbage? What do they want with my garbage? What are they doing with it?
When I was a kid, I used to do stupid things like if I lived in the city, I would have been like, I'm going to follow the garbage man all day and see what happens. Like that would be a thing I would think and do. You ever do anything like that? Just spy on someone for no reason?
No, that sounds like what people do in like Grand Theft Auto, where they follow an NPC around and see what the NPC does.
Yeah, I do that in real life.
Hmm.
When I was a kid, even a teenager, I would just follow someone. I would just tail someone.
Yeah. You were
just
stalker,
see what they were up
Shayne.
to. Yeah. I wasn't just picking women. I would pick anybody. But I would see what they were up to.
What was the most interesting person you
fun.
followed?
Dude, I followed a bunch of weird people. When I used to work at the mall on my lunch break or whatever, or when I had time, I would just watch one person, see all the stores they went into, and kind of follow them around. And I caught people stealing. I saw people doing a lot of weirdo shit, dude. Yeah, it was fun. I used to love that kind of. When I was a little kid, I used to break into people's houses. We've talked about this before. I would spy on them.
So that's weird. Why would you admit that on the podcast?
I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I'm vulnerable right now. I'm telling everyone what I don't do it anymore. I don't have time to be following people around, seeing what they're up to.
I bet you would if you. I bet if I say we should buy a drone. I think we could combine our hobbies. You being a stalker and me wanting a drone. I bet we could really make some stuff happen.
You do love drones. I would get you a drone, but if I got you one, you'd be like, this isn't the Mega Blaster 9000 with the super coils that defeat the government laser. Like, you...
Thank you.
Your taste is too rich.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't want a drone that the NYPD can shut down remotely.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, every single drone has like a chip that they can just send a signal and kill it. So I'm not sure if there's two types of drones. There's digital signals and analog signals. Basically,
yeah.
So if you're watching the like video footage and like the VR goggles, the digital one, it's like super clear, but then the signal will just die. Where the analog one is like old school, where the vision gets fuzzier the further away your drone is. Yeah, and I think the analog signals can go further, and I think there might be I'm not sure on legal or illegally being able to like have one that can't be shut down remotely by the fuzz.
Interesting. I would think that so the ones in Ukraine have to all be analog, right? Because they would be killing those signals. Because I see like 9 suicide drone videos a day.
That's such a bullshit way to die.
Dude, it would suck so bad. I've been seeing videos of Russian hunter-killer teams. So like a group of dudes, like 5 dudes, they'll like sneak close to the front line, and then they'll be in like a group of trees, and then one dude will put on the goggles, and the other guys will protect him, and he releases a drone and blows up a fucking vehicle, and then they just pack it up and leave. So it's like, it's cyberpunk. It's cyberpunk shit. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Did you see the news about Justin Trudeau in Canada?
Dude, did they catch him dressed up again?
Dressed up as what? Did you not hear
I don't know, man. What if he did full blackface or something? They're like, Justin Trudeau was fucking Michael Jackson for Halloween, or I don't even know, man. What did he do?
This is almost... this might be worse than the blackface.
No, Justin, what are you doing?
How do you spell Trudeau? Justin Trudeau. So, let's see. I'm trying to find. So they the Canadian Congress or Canadian government. Sorry, I'm looking it up right now.
No, look it up.
The Canadian government had like Zelensky, I think, show up to be like, "Hey, good job. We're all proud of you." This is. Let's see.
I love it. We all think it's really cool how you press the police into military service when they didn't want to, and won't let military-aged men from your country leave. We think that's neat.
So, Zelensky was visiting Trudeau. Yeah, the prime minister. Let's see. Yeah, they were doing like a thing where like, let's go. We're all helping Ukraine. Look at us. Pat ourselves on the back. Applause. And then they're like, you know what? And guess what? We brought a special guest here. We have a 98-year-old Yaroslav Hunka who fought for Ukraine back in the war back in the day. And let's all give it. He was sitting there kind of like, how's it going, everybody? Like
doing the Heil Hitler?
No, he wasn't hiling, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
So he's 98 years old and he's a war hero, and people are they're like, wait a minute. Which war did you say this guy fought in? Like in front of Trudeau and Zelensky, they're asking. People start like questioning, like, what war did this guy actually fight in? And there's like, if he's 97 years old or 98 years old, he fought in World War II against the Russians in Ukraine.
So he was a Nazi.
Not only was he a Nazi, he was a part of an SS unit.
A huge part of Ukraine was Nazis in World War II.
So let's see. Leaders were left red-faced when House Speaker Anthony Rota subsequently apologized after it emerged that Hunka, Yaroslav Hunka, 98 years old, served in the 14th Waffen SS Grenadier Division, a voluntary unit made up of mostly ethnic Ukrainians under Nazi command. So not only was he's just like, hey, I want to sign up. Let me. I want to join. He was in a volunteer SS unit, and so
Stefan Bandera, dude.
So that Zelensky was there, and Justin Trudeau was like, yeah, give it up for this guy, this old war hero. It was very funny.
Dude, that's fucking wild. Someone tried to tell me Ukraine doesn't have a Nazi problem, and they were like, here's a video of so you can like see the human cost of war in Ukraine and really empathize with these people, which I don't need. I already empathize with people in Ukraine. I truly, my heart goes out to anyone suffering in war. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it sucks.
But the first person they interview in the video is a soldier, and he takes his helmet off, and he has a giant swastika on the side of his head, and it's growing swastikas out of the edge of the swastikas.
Whoa.
I'll send you the photo. I screenshotted it. I laughed so hard I couldn't breathe. Some random guy on Instagram, Ukraine doesn't have Nazi problems, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. And the first person in the video is the guy with a swastika growing swastikas. I was losing my fucking mind, dude.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, it's so funny. Anyway, pretty cool. We gave all our money to those people.
Hey, but here's my thing. Just be like, you know what? We're giving money to the Nazis. Don't do this whole thing, because we had nothing but Nazi scientists for NASA. America. It's filled with Nazis everywhere. But don't be doing this like, oh, we're woke and we're supporting the war. It's like you got to pick one. Like at least Republicans are all just like, you know what? We hate gay people because Jesus told us. They're consistent. they're consistent with their evilness. Or the left is like, we're not evil, and then they somehow accidentally become more evil and have SS soldiers getting rounds of applause.
Did you see the American Nazi Party officially endorse Joe Biden?
That's fair, though. I mean, who else are they going to endorse?
Well, yeah, a bunch of people were like, why not Trump? And they're like, because he'll end the war. Or pro-Biden because he sends missiles to Ukraine.
And then there was a bunch of... Trump loves black people.
Yeah, well... In any case, it was really wild. I was watching... You could just look up the video, Nazi promotes Biden, and you will find it online. And they all fought in Ukraine, by the way. They have a bunch of videos of them in Ukraine, and now they're back in America being like, Joe Biden is the guy. And I'm like, what timeline are we living in? This is the fucking craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. But everyone is the bad guy.
I don't like when someone's just like, oh, look at these people. They endorsed this person. It's like, okay, but Biden doesn't have any control over who endorses him. And both sides do it, but it is funny.
It is very funny, but it would be silly to like try to do a thing. Yeah,
who are we endorsing? Who could we endorse that would hurt their credibility? because
Anyone we endorse,
No,
anyone
'cause-
we endorse, it hurts their credibility.
no, because I've said I like RFK, but that fits perfectly into the conspiracy.
Yeah, you said Marianne Williamson once too.
No, she got killed and cloned. She's flipped.
What about Rand Paul? We could hurt his
No,
credibility.
Rand's always, his credit. He's never had credibility. He sucks. He'll never
Fair.
be. He's just a normal Republican.
I don't even know who has credibility anymore, bro.
Exactly.
Besides RFK, I don't even agree with everything he says, but he looks like he means it. He fucking looks like he means it. He's got that Bernie Sanders eyes where you're like,
you can trust him.
yeah, where people are like, he's really hard to work with, and you're like, that's how I know that's a real guy right there. He actually fucking goes with what he says.
Speaking of World War II, I was thinking about this. I had a question specifically. I was thinking about this, and I'm like, oh, this is only a thing I could ask Shayne, and only Shayne would be interested in.
Yeah.
Because Marxism and socialism is like a new, hot, sexy thing to be into in America. I would say in the past 10 years.
Yeah, it was really popular, then the Red Scare, and now it's kind of getting there again a little bit.
It's kind of, so 10 years ago, I know you know of these people, and I know of these people. Remember like your weird history friends who were super into Russia?
Yeah.
Like very autistic guys who were just into World War II, but not only into World War II, like very like into like USSR, the whole aesthetic.
Russophiles. Yeah. Lots and lots of Russophiles. Yeah.
I feel like they are suffering the most now that socialism and like the democratic socialists and all them have taken that cool USSR aesthetic, and they're like, yeah, comrade. Like now it's this like socialist thing, but before they used to be like this Russian, like, no, I'm an autistic history guy and I'm super into Russia. Why are you politicizing it?
I will say you're going to roll your eyes, but socialism and communism are not, if you're like, I'm a communist, that's different from someone being like, I'm a socialist.
No, but I'm saying either way, it sucks. I was thinking about this type of guy and how I feel bad for him.
Yeah. He's really got. I mean, I feel bad for me all the time. I fucking have to. My ideology is, people are always like, some liberal will do some fucking wild shit, and they'll be like, fucking green-haired commies. They can't lift weights. They're pathetic. They cry when things are hard, and it's like, no, that's not me. Those are the other guys.
Dude,
I would never vote for Joe Biden. What the fuck?
When are you going to take the libertarian pill? It's so sick. People will be like, there's another dumb libertarian with his Asian wife, his questionably aged Asian wife, and his hundreds of guns and gold. And I'm like, hell yeah. We are stupid. People always try and dunk on libertarians, and it's just like, man, you only make us sound cool. We don't want to do anything. We just want to shoot guns and be stupid in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, libertarians do kind of seem like they've just got it figured out in that sense.
Yeah, whereas socialism got co-opted by a lot of babies.
A lot of people have co-opted socialism.
I guess libertarians get co-opted by right-wing losers who are not really free market people, but whatever. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, kind of tough. But oh well. Yeah, man. What have you been up to?
Just lifting.
Did you? Oh yeah, you're lifting now. Done swimming? Now you're lifting?
Dude, our local congressman, our local representative. Now, not to put on my black tinfoil hat conspiracy. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Keep talking.
Our local representative guy, who I like follow on Twitter and have interacted with, he said that he can't get funding for our pool, which is 2 blocks away, because there's like a lifeguard shortage and like lifeguard unions won't like play ball or whatever. So that like we have a giant Olympic sized pool sitting in the middle of Brooklyn that just can't be utilized. And He's like, don't blame me. Meanwhile, I'm watching him on his Instagram story put on a dress. He's literally at a dress at a gay wedding, being like, woo! And I'm just like, that's what they want to do to the black man. If you listen to Chappelle or Cat Williams, they're like, that's how they get you. They want to put you in a dress, and then you get all the power and fame. And that's why they never got either of those guys, Dave or every other comedian. It's a well-known black guy comedian's conspiracy that they right before Kevin Hart got big, they made him put on a dress on SNL.
Okay. What does it count for the Wayans brothers doing white chicks? Because technically they were white women at the time.
It doesn't matter. That's part of the conspiracy.
I feel like if I had to put on a dress and I was...
You put on a dress before, though.
Yeah, but I was a white woman. I feel like it's fine.
And then your career actually took off after it, interestingly enough.
Interesting. Now that we think about it, true.
Yeah, you were in drag putting on a dress, and then your career kind of blew up after that. Satan was like, good, the humiliation ritual is complete. You'll never catch me in a dress. Ever.
Dude, you would look great in a dress.
I know. That's how they try and get you. They'll be like, wouldn't it be funny? You look kind of cute. So anyways, I'm looking at our local representative, and I'm like, why are you dressed up in a dress right now when you should be wrestling with the lifeguard union? It's just making me angry.
It does seem weird. I want to see. Do they ever release like a budget sheet so you could see where all the money is going?
Probably, but you'd have to like go through so much bureaucracy. So anyways, yeah, I'm not going to the pool because our pool, I can't swim in it because only the kiddie section is open. So I had to go back to the YMCA and just lift weights and get angry.
Nice. My bulk is going terribly.
Why?
It's not that it's not working. It's working. I'm working very hard at the gym. I'm eating a ton. I haven't been hungry for a week now since I got home and it started the bulk. I have not been hungry one time.
So?
I force feed myself. I force feed myself every meal. It's fucking brutal. I constantly feel like I'm gonna puke. I don't know how you do this.
Do what?
Eat like you do.
You just do it.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
You're thinking too much. You're thinking with your eyes and your brain. You're not thinking with your stomach. What's the last thing you ate?
Fuck, what did I eat? Like a protein bar, maybe?
A protein bar?
I drank a bunch of calories recently, but I drink most of my calories. Dude, I've been drinking this okay, so it is a 1,300 calorie, 130 grams of protein shake. You're
almost doing OMAD, 1 meal a day. Almost.
No, that's breakfast. That's
okay.
Breakfast. There's still 3 more meals, including snacking. Because I need to eat around 4,000 calories a day, and it's so much more food than you think it is.
No, it's not.
Dude, it's fucking. Well, but also I have to hit like a certain amount of protein, so I can't just fucking like.
How much chocolate milk are you drinking?
A lot.
How much are you secretly eating?
I did secret eat yesterday.
And then are you doing are you combining meals? By what that I mean, doing like putting McDonald's and Little Caesars in the same meal. Are you doing,
I'm not.
Are you you know what?
I
want to make a super concoction.
Dude, I should go to Del Taco and Taco Bell and try to combine them.
See? Okay. Now you're thinking like a fat guy trying to put on weight.
All right.
You got to be like, you know what? I want ice cream and tacos. I want pizza.
I do eat ice cream every day. It's kind of nice. That part is good.
While bulking? I'm staying around the same weight, but I'm also not on any meal plan or anything.
So you're bulking still.
Permabulk.
You're maintaining your what are you at? 240?
245.
That's fucking crazy, dude. I don't understand how you got bigger. You've been exercising more than you ever have been.
Yeah, I'm bulking. I'm building muscle. What are you talking about?
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
stronger
you're
than I've
right.
ever been. I feel great.
Okay, as long as you feel good, I'm down. I support you 100%.
Um,
I
yeah.
feel strong as fuck, but I feel like shit.
Are you having your midnight snack?
Yes, actually. I've literally been I have a rule that if I wake up to pee at night, I eat.
What do you eat?
Usually a bowl of cereal, some ice cream, a protein bar. What else have I eaten at night? I woke up and ate like 5 bags of Gushers the other night.
Yeah,
I just eat something. My rule is that I have to eat something if I wake up at night. That way I'm like packing it on. But
yeah, candy. I'm not a fan of candy. You got to eat like a McRib, like a real hearty meal. Like I have a sandwich.
A hearty meal in the middle of the night. Like you wake up and you have to make yourself biscuits and gravy. Like,
you don't have to make it, but it should already be pre-made.
fuck, dude. It's so hard. It's so hard.
See, how many meals?
But like I said,
that's what I know how you don't want it. How many meals are you eating where you're like, I'm too lazy to even reheat this. I'm just going to eat it cold.
oh, you know that's how I roll all the time.
Okay,
actually.
so that's a good habit if you're trying to just eat food.
Yeah, dude. I'm eating like raw SpaghettiOs and shit pretty often.
Um,
Raw chili out of the can.
Are you eating? Are you getting enough dairy?
Yeah, I'm getting too much dairy to the chagrin of everyone who has to be around me because I'm fucking farting. I farted so bad my mom almost puked. It was hilarious.
I saw that
dude.
on your story.
Yeah, I farted and my mom was like, like it was really. I was like, yeah, I got your ass.
Do you think that might be affecting your grandpa's health?
No, I'm not farting near him.
Oh, okay.
He would die. He would die instantaneously if I farted. Dude, they're so crazy. Have you ever farted and like in the middle of the fart isn't even done yet and you start laughing because it sounds so crazy?
Yes.
That's where I'm at. Yeah, dude. I'm like doing cartoon farts now. Dude, also my brother's bulking and he has to eat literally twice as much as me, which is fucking crazy. Like that shake I told you about, the like one like enough for a supermodel to be done for the day shake, was he has 2.
Wait, are you still vegetarian right now?
Yeah.
There's your problem.
Oh my god.
You're like, oh, it's so hard. I don't know where the calories are. All I'm eating is grains and snacks and liquid. It's like, I forget that you're vegetarian. I'm like, of course. Like, what are you talking about? 4,000 calories? I could get 4,000 calories. And you're like, no, but I have the Beyond fake faux meat. That's not your body doesn't know what to do with that. When that hits your stomach, you're like, what is this? Plastic? I guess we'll just shit it out. We can't even absorb any of it.
No, dude, I've taught my body it knows.
No.
Listen, when you can bench more than me, I will fucking take your advice on meat.
That's a good argument, but I'm giving you bulking advice. If you're not eating meat, it's no wonder you're struggling.
Well, I'll admit, meat would make it easier.
Yeah.
Of course it would. It's just calorie dense.
But
I'm doing it. We're good. I need to start eating honey buns at night. That's what I need to start doing. It's like 400 calories for a fucking honey bun. It's crazy.
You start eating McChickens with honey bun buns. See,
I've seen people do that. You see, this is the kind of fat guy creativity that I can't tap into. You have a gift, man, and I defer to you. I see your genius at work.
Why don't you know how people have to like eat meals while watching YouTube? Why don't you watch like My 600-Pound Life and look at their meals they're making and just copy what they're doing?
Whoa, so like in the morning they're like, my spouse makes me 18 eggs over easy. That shit is crazy. I'm straight drinking egg whites, bro.
Oh, again, egg whites. Why can't I gain weight? What are you talking about? Egg whites are like, out of the entire egg, the egg white is only like 15% of the calories. Like, why aren't you eating the yolks?
I am later, but the egg whites are for the shakes. I'm trying to also be healthy.
What are you talking about? The yolk is the healthiest part. There's nothing healthier. There's not a single food healthier than eggs. Eggs are the single healthiest food on planet Earth.
I don't think I agree with that.
Name one healthier food. One single food item that is healthier than eggs. It has. I think
Beans.
it has. I think it literally no, beans are not as healthy. I think eggs have every single vitamin except for vitamin D. Or maybe they do. Maybe they have tons of vitamins. They have like almost every vitamin except for one that your body needs. They have so much protein per calories. They're so good for you.
So you admit that it's a high protein thing I can be having?
If you're eating the yolks.
I eat the yolks. I just in the shake it's egg whites.
No, you should be. When you're playing, or you have like a carton of egg whites. You should be buying the carton of egg yolks that you can pour.
Do they make that? What is that?
They should.
Yeah. What do they do with the yolks when they make egg whites?
They probably put it in cakes and good stuff. I don't know. Tasty things.
True.
You're over here. I'm like, I can't eat enough salad. Oh, I'm so hungry. I can't. Oh, you're not hungry. You're like, I'm so full of vegetables and cereal.
I am all the time.
Yeah,
Sucks.
You give me that farmer stare. Talking to a hunter over here.
The amount of cereal I've eaten is unfucking real. I thought I would be excited to bulk, and it's been really hard. I am stronger than ever, though. I feel fucking crazy strong.
Why?
I'm pretty sure I have close to a 500-pound deadlift in me right now, which is nuts.
Would you eat meat if you knew the cow had a good life?
I would eat meat if you hunted it.
Why don't you do that? Why don't you go get some elk or something?
I'm not a resident in Utah, so getting a tag here would be incredibly difficult.
You could find someone who will sell you some.
Oh, yeah, I just don't care to go do that. It's expensive and ridiculous.
I guess you don't care about hitting 500 pounds deadlift. So I'm just telling you the facts.
All right. Well, I'm not going to do that. Listen, it's working. I'm getting bigger and stronger.
Dude, think of how strong you'd be right now. Think of how your grandpa only has a few more weeks left to live, and you're slowly bulking when you could be you could be dirty bulking.
I do need him to see me at my strongest. Should I start Tren just immediately?
I can't advise you there. That's where my fat guy expertise leaves. I don't know anything about steroids. I only know about food plans and meals and calories.
There's just no way I could pin the amount of times you need to for like steroids to work.
Yeah, I don't think you need steroids. I just think you need to start. You just go one burger every day. That's all.
I don't think I need steroids, but they would help a lot.
I bet they would.
Yeah. But oh well. And so that's that. That's the bulking update. I'm stronger than I have. I feel so fucking strong, even though I'm not working out for strength, which is fun. And I am getting bigger. I'm at like 2:04 in the morning right now, which is pretty good.
Are you gonna just? Do you have a plan? Do you have a goal, or is just whatever?
I'm just gonna bulk until like mid-November, and then see where I'm at.
And then cut for summer.
I don't know that I'll cut. I mean, I'll probably see where I'm at and continue to bulk or maybe maintain, because after November I'm gonna be done touring, and I'll have all this time, and I want to decide what I'm gonna do with my time. But I'm pretty sure what I want to do is surf as much as possible. Yeah. So, especially with my grandpa being dead, I'm fucking gonna go nuts. I'm just gonna go live.
Are you giving your grandpa on a vegetarian diet?
No, he eats meat.
Okay, good. I would hate for him.
Yeah. He had a roast beef sandwich today.
You know, when those vegan and vegetarian people are like, my cat's on an all vegan diet. Their cat is like,
yeah, it's dying or whatever. People are so stupid.
I just got to make sure. I just got to ask.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not. My grandpa doesn't have yellowing eyes. He's a predator. He needs meat. I get it.
You don't think your grandpa has COVID?
Oh, he might.
He's got the new boomer remover.
He might have it. I mean, I'm sure he wants to have it. I'm sure he wants whatever will kill him.
Why don't you just give him some
I've been
meth?
Sick. Dude, yeah. Trust me, there's many times where he's like, man, if I just didn't wake up today, and he'll just look at me and I'm like, do you want me to, like, what? But.
That's a Doug Stanhope story.
Yeah. I mean, it's an experience a lot of people have had.
Do you want me to kill your grandpa?
Yeah, if you could, that'd be sick.
I could probably get away with it.
Jared, my brother, told me that he was telling you to come down here, and you were being wishy-washy about it.
No, I don't have money, and your brother was like, just ask Shayne to buy you a plane ticket. I'm like, I'm not gonna ask Shayne to buy me a plane ticket so I can come down and play Counter-Strike when it gets released. And then because this was just me and him talking, he goes and tells you, and I didn't tell him to ask you. I did not tell him to ask you. He goes, would you buy Mega a plane ticket? And then he messaged me back and said, Shayne would do it. And I'm just like, why would you ask him that? Now you're making it seem like I'm looking for plane tickets when I don't. I would never. I know how much you do for everyone, and I want you to know I would never. I do not have the mental health to ask you to buy me a plane ticket. I don't want. As much as I'd like to hang out with you, I don't want to fly on a plane to sit around in the house and be like, well, now what?
Well, if you could help us build the shed we're putting the hot tub in.
Oh, you need a real man who knows how to wield a tool?
Why do you got to make it evil like that? You can't just be cool about it. You got to be like, I'm the only one who knows.
I'm the only Look, I'm the only one who's sitting within reach of tools. You don't even have tools near you.
Don't make me. I have a tool. I'll pull it out. We'll get demonetized again. Don't make me.
I'll fucking kill you.
I got a new holster for my gun. It rocks.
Nice.
It makes a clicking sound when I put it in there, and it's very satisfying.
I need to get a holster for my Makita. I guess that's the podcast.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Little update for everybody. We'll get the Patreon next time. Hey, everyone. Speaking of Patreon, patreon.com/cowboyboys. If you subscribe to our Patreon for $5 a month, you will get an extra episode every episode that's recorded. That's double episodes. What an incredible deal for you. You should do that. That would be amazing.
Mm-hmm. More episodes there, and cowboyboys.store for t-shirts, merch, hats, which I'm wearing.
Please buy our merch. I need you to support my bulk. Rice and beans are so expensive.
Yeah, that's the podcast.
Okay, everyone. I love you. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.